I should probably take a look at that. I'll take a look later. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to do a little bit more Pokopia tonight. I guess this is session 4 now. I mean, like everybody on the planet, I'm just absolutely loving this game. Definitely learned a lot last night. So, I guess last night kind of our goals were sort of to figure out, to make sure we really understood the dailies, like what kinds of things you need to do on a daily basis. Boop. Here's my house. We started building some more furniture. We tried to raise the happiness level of a lot of the Pokemon in this first area. And we explored our first Dream Island. So, looks like nobody's put anything here. Gather. But we do have some honey from this one. So definitely starting to get a little bit of an understanding of how the game works. Which is nice. One thing I forgot to do at the end of the last session was to put away all the items that we collected from that session. So let's go ahead and do that now, because if we don't, we're just going to get totally clogged. So, we're going to need so many storage boxes, y'all. It's crazy. Okay, so things that are just blocks, let's go ahead and add those blocks. Plaster wall. And then a lot of the rest of this is sort of like furniture. Oh man, we're already out. Roof. Wall. 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 Pillar. Oh my gosh. Hay pile and a painted plaster wall. So right off the bat, like, we just have to make sure that we're staying kind of organized here. So let's go ahead and make a couple. We're going to spend all our remaining lumber on storage boxes for right now. And again, this is something we probably should have done at the end of the last session, but it's kind of essential right now. So, okay. So we know that that is for sort of our treasures. Let's go ahead and place each of these. And for good measure, let's place the last storage chest that the workbench can actually pull from. Oh, I guess I have another one too. Not quite sure why I have another one, but that's all right. Let's go like this. I kind of like it right here. Okay, so that's all of them. So first I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to take all these sort of house building materials that we stole from the Dream Island. So these are blocks, but they're blocks that are very specific to building houses. Okay. So we got this stuff. Roof support. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I guess we can put the brick stuff back in there as well. Okay. Now over here, back to some of our very basic building materials, and for now also seeds, although I'm sure we're going to get rid of we're going to not have our seeds in here soon. Let's sort again. Material, 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 sort again. This is a decoration, right? It's a toy. What is this? That's a decoration. Decoration. This is functional. We don't really need a whole bunch of extra workbenches, so that's okay. And then these are sort of... So we're going to go back here. We're going to say that the hatch window is sort of a house building block. We'll say that the wooden ladder is too, although that's a bit of a stretch. And then over here, in this one, let's start to put our decorations again. Because again, decorations and toys, that's not something that our houses really need to be pulling from. Here, for this one for right now, let's add some really useful bricks. And then here is treasures. And again, we're going to start making some item frames so we know what we're doing with this. Like, eventually I'm going to kind of rebuild this house a little bit, but I'm just not quite ready to do that yet. I don't think it's a good use of our time at the moment, so long as we can stay kind of vaguely organized. So, what I want to put in here is this painted block, because we know that the painted block is something that we can eventually sell. Okay. So back over here. these are literally our soil blocks, which is fine. This is our furniture, so let's put this long bench there. Yeah, and that's fine for now. So this is all like furniture and decorations. So next thing I think we can do is we can separate out. We're going to say that the brick borders, those are more things for building houses. The walkway, that's kind of a useful brick. So let's put those brick borders back in here with the other brick stuff. Let's put the walkway over here as something that we might grab pretty frequently for repairing bridges, basically. Please go away. And now let's take anything else out of here that's sort of... Actually, let's get all of it. Because none of this are blocks that that the workbench needs to pull from. So that's okay. So this is for building houses. This is decorations. So we'll put the crates in there. Here we go. That's relaxation. Toy. Don't need relaxation. Decoration. Decoration. Road. Relaxation. Decoration. Decoration. Good. So back over here, this is gonna be our road thing. So let's make sure that everything that says road is listed there. So that probably means we're going to want to grab... I'm guessing this is going to say road. Yes, it is. And just for good measure, we'll go ahead and take these bricks out. So over here we have roads. Yep, perfect. So we kind of intuitively understood the system the game was using here. This is more of house building materials. I guess we can use this wooden enclosure as well. Let's put all these wooden fencings in there. This one is decorations. And then let's put the relaxation. That's basically straight when we come in. And then the plaster. I can work with my colored block right here for right now. So all this relaxation stuff. This one, this one, this one. The smooth stone, that's for reducing humidity, so that we might need a little bit later. And then wooden table. I'm going to say that tables are kind of for relaxation as well, even though they're not formally tagged as relaxation because no one's going to, sit on the table. That's still something. Additional tables are still something that we're going to keep over there. And that's it. That gets us pretty much caught up. We'll put our leaf in with these materials, and we're good to go. So this is where we should have ended last session. It's where we're going to start this session. So the first thing we're going to do, again, when we talk about our dailies, we have Dream Island. We have daily quests. And we have daily Pokemon happiness. So let's go ahead and start with daily quests, see if we can just get anything right off the bat. We'll go ahead and add a stamp because we want to get paid at the end of the week. It's literally like a payday. That raises some rather bleak questions about what we're doing with our time here, but hey, why not? Still need to water more trees, find new Pokemon, make habitats. So something we didn't get around to yesterday was making a bunch of new habitats. Like, we want to make all the habitats we can make so that Pokemon can slowly fill them out. But, okay, so we can give a present, gather vine ropes, and gather sturdy sticks. Those are pretty straightforward. And then in our shop, in terms of daily shops, we have beautiful flower seeds, adorable hedge seeds, and beautiful flower seeds. The other things we can't get because our environment isn't nice enough yet. So let's go ahead and check if we have any recipes. No recipes, but we do have the Leaf Cottage Kit. And these are useful because, if I remember correctly, Leaf Cottage Kits, 2 Pokemon can live in this house, which is pretty nice, versus only 1 Pokemon able to live in the Leaf Hut or the Leaf Den. So, and then finally we have the Leaf House. I don't know how many Pokemon can live in there. I actually kind of feel like it might still just be 2, but maybe it's 1. So, I thought our environment was level 5 already, but no, I guess I'm wrong about that. So, I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and get this Leaf Cottage Kit, like, since we don't badly need anything else right now. But let's save our money in case somebody needs something as a present. So, we'll talk to Tangrowth here. Right. So today's quest is to bring that slowpoke all the way here. And to do that, we're going to need to complete this road a little bit. So it's perfect because we just made a whole chest of our road building material, which is going to make this not as bad as it would otherwise be. I'm still not ready to totally fix this brick path yet, but I think that's all right. So let's go ahead and check on this house, which is done, and assign some more Pokemon to live there. It's just a hut, so it's not that big or fancy quite yet. It's still only one Pokemon lives here, right? So let's turn this into a house, and as a reminder, to make it into a house, so this is a little bit bigger, so that's kind of nice. But we're still going to use the same basic materials, which we've been using: wooden bed, log table, and log chair. And again, for right now, that's still just the bare minimum to make this count as a house, so we're okay with that. So we constructed this den, but we don't have the materials for it yet. Just thinking for a second here. Let's check the PC for everybody's happiness. I'd really like to see not just their happiness levels, but like whether they have a home or not. So I think we're going to end up with about 3 of these dens here before we get to that space. So we can go ahead and, I think let's go ahead and bring Squirtle over to this little house. For now. Once I find Squirtle, that is. Squirtle wants more humid. I can't really deal with that right now. So after we bring Squirtle to this house, we're going to do our rounds. We're going to talk to all the Pokemon we've currently got, and we're going to see if there's anything we can do to raise their happiness level. Everybody who's below sort of the maximum, our current maximum. Hey, Squirt, want to move in here? Congratulations, Squirtle, you are no longer homeless. Well, I guess you were never really homeless, but you no longer just live in a Pokemon habitat. So, okay. I wish I knew a way to, like, farm leaves, because, oh my goodness. I think we do need to farm some leaves, because I think it would be pretty helpful if we could go ahead and get that next hut being built, and maybe even make one more. All right, Squirtle's happier. Ditto. How do I know my own happiness? How do I figure out my own happiness? Okay. Drillbur wants it to be more dark, which is going to be a little bit tricky. Can we harvest these beans? We can harvest these beans. Oh, okay. So once we've planted this, it looks like... Why can I not pull these beans off? That's really annoying. It seems that once we planted these beans, we can repeatedly harvest them, which is very helpful. So I feel like this is definitely all the beans that we're ever going to need if we harvest these daily. So I don't need another bean field. Let's talk to Drilber. Why did you go up there, buddy? If all you say is you still... Yes, Drilber still wants it to be darker. How do I get a bean field to be darker? That doesn't even make any sense. I mean, I guess I could make him a little house that's not this habitat now that I've spawned him. What are these? Hay bales? That's kind of cool. Okay, so we harvested our beans. These are just flowers. So again, we grew these from seeds, but now to actually pick them up, we have to use rototiller. That was one of the last things we learned yesterday. So there we go. We've got an adorable hedge. These are not things that regrow the way the crops regrow, so... Oh, which is also why we didn't have to till the fields to make them grow. Okay, that's good to know. So, okay, right off the bat, that gives us an idea, which is going to be that we are going to try to turn all of our remaining flower seeds into... We'll go ahead and make them into crops over there. Here's a trace of a Pokemon. Arrow sign and wooden path for a road sign. Again, like these are all things that we could probably be doing. The habitats, we will not neglect the habitats today the way we neglected them yesterday. But there's a plan. There's another trace of a Pokemon back here, I think. Oh no! Ripples in the water. $10 stones. Okay. So, Ripples in the Water was a quest that we saw a couple times in our first couple of sessions, but we never had anything to do about. So, it's good to know. Okay, so we're coming back over here. The thing that we're doing is we're getting our seeds, anything that says seeds. Beautiful flowers and beautiful flowers. Great. And then we'll take our completed plants, and we can put those... Those are for building houses. These are sort of decorations. Do our completed plants count as decorations? No, they do not. Honestly, I don't have a great place to put my grown flowers right now, so we'll put them with our road until we get more road things. Okay. And again, since these are just one-time plants, these are not things that we are going to be repeatedly harvesting like those beans over there, so I'm okay with just placing them here. Plants. 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 And the next one is this one. A bunch of roses. And again, this seems kind of excessive, but the main point here is that we are definitely increasing our sort of overall understanding of how the game works quite a lot. Okay, so Drillbur is useless. So Drillbur's happiness we can't do. The next thing I want to do is I want to take a few Pokemon who I've already verified that I can't raise their happiness anymore today. Where's Drillbur? Not Drillbur, Timber. Probably playing with his toys, yes. How is your comfort level? You still want more toys. Okay, that's fine. That is a request that we can actually accomplish. Vaguely, maybe. Here. Alright, this needs to be attached to a block. Okay. So Timber can follow me. I might regret this. And remember, Magikarp, what Magikarp had wanted was to contribute to building something, so that was kind of nice. So, what we're about to do now is we're going to farm another 13 leaves, which is super annoying, but it's just something that we kind of have to do. There's one. And again, I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I don't know it yet, which is really too bad. That's number 4. Like, I feel like most of the game isn't this tedious, so, like... There's number 5. There's number 6. Seven. Eight. 9. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not scalable. 10. 11. 12. 13. 2 more. 14. 15. So there's our leaves. Actually, Timber can stop following me because I'm going to need to have Scyther chop up some more lumber, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and drop these leaves in the destination. So that's good. Let's go ahead and we'll talk to Scyther, see if Scyther wants anything today. Actually, there is all the lumber from Scyther, so that's great. So, Timber. You can follow me. Scyther. You can follow me. We're getting all the Pokemon who we've already talked to today. Squirtle, who is staring at a wall blankly. You can follow me. And last but not least, Drillbur. Hey, buddy. You can follow me. Let's see what Hoot Hoot wants today. So Hoot Hoot wants some dry food. All right, you guys can go ahead and start building. Now, if I remember correctly, I think Scyther can keep cutting lumber even while I'm building something. So let's go ahead and test that. And you'll notice this seems a little hectic, but as we've been going, we've checked quite a few of our Pokemon for what they want today, which is good. We need those vine ropes still. Take about half of our lumber here, 20. Give it to Scyther if we can. Could you make some lumber for me? Okay, great. Perfect. So you can only hand over 10 small logs at a time, so that's fine. So we'll go ahead and let Scyther get to work on that. So we've got 4 Pokemon busy. Who wants some dry food? So let's see if we can get some info about Lepa berries. How can I learn what flavors my food have? Pokopia. What food is dry? Chesto berries. Lepa berries, I guess, should work. I do not know where I told who to run off to, so whoops. There it is. That is not your home. That's the Pokemon Center. Here, take a look at this. Will you eat a Lepa berry? All right, great. I gave a present. I know there were some vines, so what we're doing right now is we're still working through our dailies. I can't get up to those vines. That's kind of a problem. Let's find some vines that I can actually get up to. Also, I see a relic there. That's exciting. I guess I can stop gathering Lepa berries now that I have a daily income of like 18 beans. What? What? You may find relics that look like they're about to explode. Pour water on them quickly. Okay. Well, I got a relic there. That's nice, I guess. Oh, I got a leaf. Incredible. Wow. So grateful for that leaf. I guess if you cut vines, you can also get leaves. And we're looking for vines anyway, so that's helpful. Looking for some uncut vines. Those are cut. That's cut. This is fine. Oh yeah, this is that area where Tangrowth started out. Okay, that got me a few leaves. Actually, that got me 4 vine rope, which might have been how many I needed. Let's go over here, though. There we go. That was the amount I needed. All right, so here's a bed. That's kind of cute. It's all of Professor Tangrowth's stuff. I don't seem to be able to pick that up, which is totally okay. So we did our vines. Let's chop this wood into lumber. And this one. Was this like Tangrowth's home, or is this where Tangrowth was just gathered? It's supposed to be the home, because that's why Tangrowth has a little... Aw! Tangrowth had such a sad little life before we came along. Oh well. Okay. So... we've chopped our vines, which is going to take us a little bit closer to our daily challenge there, which is great. I wish I could, like, glide. That would be super neat. Hello, Bulbasaur. You're very excited. I know. Checking our dailies. So the last daily we haven't done yet is gathering sturdy sticks, which 5 of them should not be a problem. So let's finish up the last few Pokemon who we need to check in on today, which will be pretty easy. So Charmander's going to be one of them. How is your comfort level? Charmander wants it warmer. I can't help you with that. What about Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur wants a toy and lots of water. I mean, I guess I could make Bulbasaur a habit. Yeah, that should be... Well, So the easiest way to accomplish Bulbasaur's quest here, or request here, is going to be just to move its habitat, like, back this way. Like, we could make it back here pretty easily. But then it's going to start losing some of the other things that it has. Bags of bean seeds, potentially useful. There we go. We need one more sturdy stick. There it is. So that completes our daily challenges. Let's grab a toy for Bulbasaur and keep going through our Pokemon. First aid kit seems like a bit of a wasteful toy, but I guess that's fine. Oh no, we actually still need one more sturdy stick, don't we? Find Bulbasaur's home, which is here. Here, Bulbasaur, you're getting an entire first aid kit. I hope you're so happy. There you go, buddy. No, I actually don't want you to follow me. Let's split up. Who's left? Hoot Slowpoke Magikarp. I have not seen Drifloon in a little bit. I know what I'm looking for is that. There's a stick. And that completes our daily challenges. Okay. There's some honey. Thanks, Oddish. Oh, we haven't talked to Oddish yet. Hey, Rumi. Yeah, hit me with a pop quiz. What flavor does Hoot Hoot hate the most? I feel like Hoot Hoot can't possibly like spicy flavors. Okay, great. Oddish liked that and gave me a legendary. Hitmonchan, what do you got today? A decoration that is round. I actually think I have a wreath for you. You're in luck. Are sandbags round? Is mayonnaise an instrument? Let's find out. Like, I feel like Hitmonchan would like sandbags in general, because they're, like, tough. Combi is inside Combi's home. That's what that little home icon means. Combi wants a toy. Guys, I'm out of toys. See if I can find Combi a toy. And if there's like a round decoration for Hitmonchan, now that we've completed all our daily stuff. Okay, shop. So, beautiful flower seeds and adorable hedge seeds. So, I think that one of these colors of beautiful flowers I don't have yet. Let's see if it's in my inventory. Looks like I have red beautiful flowers. The ones over here probably still have to grow. so I'm not going to have much luck finding them. That's fine. They're very cheap, so we can get both of them. Are all adorable hedges the same color? That's the next question. Okay, we have a lot of money now, which is very nice. So let's go ahead and get this toy for Combi. Buying these habitats, which are expensive. Goodness gracious. I do like seeing them because at least it visually tells me about items that I might ultimately find. Okay. We've done a lot here. We've registered a lot of recipes and things like that. We're going to get one leaf cottage kit because we want to know what this takes. This is a place where 2 Pokemon can relax. Okay, great. What we did not find was a decoration. Or at least a round decoration. Whereas it allows you to peek into someone's Cloud Island. I mean, that seems kind of useful. Out of stock. Okay, so that was like the one you could buy. Security cameras are useful, but... okay, that's fine. So what did we just get there? So we got some new beautiful flower seeds. So again, what are we doing with all these flowers and hedges and things? We're going to take all this over by Drober, where we go to farm our food every day anyway. I'm going to plant all of these. And this is allowing us to slowly build up a stockpile of useful items for, like, if a Pokemon asks us for flowers or something like that. And it looks like all these flower seeds and hedges and stuff we can plant literally anywhere that there is grass. Next we have these beautiful flower seeds. Definitely not making it darker for Drober, but I am. Still great. That should be enough. We have more seeds to plant. Again, the one thing I will say is, as somebody who grew up playing Minecraft on a computer, I'm like, it's really interesting for me getting used to using this sort of like hover selector controls for the first time. But that's all right. Got another carrot there. Did I plant all of my seeds? The bean seeds I'm not concerned about as much. And we have a relic for Tangrowth. Take a look at this large lost relic that tried to explode on me. Cool. Got a mysterious statue. Oh, it's the, that's cute. It's the statue that you always find in Pokemon Red and Yellow. So let's put that with our treasures. Combi wanted the toy. I can't put this inside. Yeah, I can. There you go, Combi. Say thanks for the toy. I got that thing you wanted. So that should make everybody pretty happy. That's pretty much all of our Pokemon. So let's... There we go. I forgot where the swap button was for a second. Okay, so the dimensions of the 4x4 house are... It looks like it's about 5x5 plus a front door. So the question is there anywhere in my island so far that I want to use this thing? Is there anywhere that makes kind of some sense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this area makes a bit of sense for a 5x5 house. Can I just place it? Let's find out. It looks like the ground needs to be level before I can do that. No, don't take the... I really wish that I could turn off the ability to pick up brick. Oh, that works. That works perfectly. Okay, this is not as big as I thought it was. Okay, so I think all I need to get this started building is to add the right materials. So lumber, a billion leaves, and that. Let's see if we can go ahead and flatten out the ground here before it. So we have this sort of like leaf. So this is the part where for the first time we're doing a little bit of terraforming. We're actually going to go into our box of bricks, our box of blocks. And let's go ahead and get dry field grass is, I think, what we're looking at here. Let's find out, though. Yeah, this looks about right. And I want to just go ahead and get the area underneath this house because who knows? Once I place this, it might be a lot harder to actually get back under here. So doing kind of our first real terraforming of the game. Okay, now we've done all that stuff. I think the next thing we really want to get to is visiting our dream island. Of course, Drifloon is nowhere to be found. And I don't have a Pokemon that can fly me to Drifloon yet. Which I think is why I have to carry honey around. There we go, that made Drifloon show up. Drifloon, I want to go raid a dream island. Very quickly. And this time we're going to do it in one visit. Because we don't need to tear down that entire Dream Island house. All right, so right off the bat, this is going to look really, really similar to where we were before. So hopefully we can get through this pretty quickly. So we don't need any more of these blocks. We don't need anything from the seashells. Basically, all we need is any stardust that we can find laying around on the beach. Gosh, looks like there might not be any Stardust Force this time. Oh, there's one. Two. One and two. Oh, and there's two more. Three more? That one just came out of nowhere. That's kind of cool. It's kind of hard to run, hold the joystick, and move my camera all at the same time. Okay, so all the Stardust on the island today was basically on the back side of the island, which is totally fine. And again, since this is part of our dailies, I think kind of the goal is to learn to clear the Dream Island as quickly as possible. There we go. There's a few more. A bunch more on this side. And there's a house. And then there's where we started. Well, I see some cobblestone on that house. Great, lots of Stardust. What is this? Cool, got a fossil. Okay, so we did our first loop. Now for our second loop, let's pull out cut, because I need hecka leaves. I think it was 20 leaves for that next project. Okay, I know we've got red flowers already. Alright, so this is way more efficient for leaf collecting than just growing grass and cutting it back down, which is good to know. Alright, so today we are going to use our beanstalk for food. And it does a third of our PP bar, whereas the Lepa berry only does quite a bit less than that. Which means we could probably start putting the Lepa berries away, which is pretty cool. It's possible that leaves that you didn't grow yourself have even a higher chance of giving you leaves. Where are we at? 19. Almost there already. This is great. Let's go over this way. $20. We're going to go to 25. I mean, I guess we could go higher, but it feels pretty tedious. We could go to 40 to make sure that we're ready to start our next. Again, I really wish there was a Pokemon that would just, like, scatter leaves for me the way Combi scatters honey. But that's okay. Oh, we're on a dry streak now. Streak is broken. Probably at about 30, 33. Again, we're just going to knock this out. It's just most effective to knock this out. Okay, that is a new color of wildflower, I think. So let's rototiller it. Yep, that was a new. And then this one, let's leafage it just to make sure that we've seen that item. Yep. And that's how we're going to do this, is we want to both rototiller and leafage when we find new colors of plants. It's probably 35. Is that 39? Yeah. Okay, we're in good shape. So next up, let's start looting the structures that we have on the island today. Berry case. That's cool. It's a decoration. Oh, and it's a round decoration, y'all. Have we picked up these yellow flowers yet? Okay, so at least you can't inhale green borders. Yes, I actually did want those stairs. I also want this brick. Okay, so we already have those flower seeds, so we're actually not even going to pick them up. And so cutting is a good way to learn if we've seen a plant yet or not. We do want this brick. And then we'll take this stuff here. Can we take the lamp? Yes. And the fence. Great. Okay, so we cleaned out that point of interest. Let's go to the house next. Lots of stones, lots of wildflowers. So it's a cute little house with lots of new blocks that we don't have yet. Anything inside? Should we demolish it? And an item. Habitat information. That's nice, I guess. Tropical seaside. Okay, so we can take these glass panes. That seems kind of useful. So wooden pillars, that is a material that we already had. But this is actually potentially useful for us because, as I was saying, I kind of want to... Oh no, my inventory is full. And I just wanted to learn what this ceiling was. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, Driftloon. In and out. Again, if I had seen that building material before, I wouldn't be stopping to pick it up. But I haven't yet seen that roof, so I want to steal the parts. Because who knows when we're going to use something like that again. Okay, so quickly, let's unload. So we've already sorted the items. So we don't need these foods anymore. Bean seeds we'll store here because we're going to get a lot more of them. Let's go ahead and give Hitmonchan that berry case. And we're going to take back the sandbag. Oh yeah, Hitmonchan liked that a lot. That's definitely a round decoration. Ah! You can actually... Oh my gosh. It's literally a storage container, y'all. Okay, that's cool. This is decorations. And I think that was the only real decoration we have besides this slender candle, which I'm keeping for a reason. There we go. Blocks. Roads. Don't have any more treasures yet. We have roads. Okay, we do have a treasure. We have a shield on tail. That's a road. See how quick this is? Like, objectively speaking, this is a lot quicker than what we were doing before. Relaxation and seating. Starting to have a bit of that. And then house stuff. Parts. Material, material, material. Material, material. Material. I guess I'm going to put the plate with, like, these decorations. Table. Where am I putting my plastered walls? There, painted stuff. House stuff. And then let's go ahead and quickly plant these flowers. And these flowers we can just plant anywhere because we're gonna... Boom. And boom. And a nice empty inventory again. Back to Drifloon to finish taking that house apart. Back we go. So what I'm quickly learning here is that doing my dailies alone is basically a 1-hour task. So to advance the plot at all, I basically have to be playing for at least like an 1.5-hour session, which is like, okay, good to know. Probably more, in fact. Okay, thanks, Drifloon. Devastation we were wreaking on this house. So something good that we see right off the bat is that this house did not, the items did not start despawning yet. So let's take it out. Like, don't break the ice. Again, I only got to do this once. Now it's a little easier. And then it gets difficult again. Oh, we fell. You might be wondering if I'm a completionist. Actually, this will be easier if I do it like this. Yeah, this is easier. Now I can grab all of this in peace because it's at the same level. I'm going to be using these terminologies for like my Lego builds now. Oh yeah, that's a tiled hipped roof. Now this next layer is going to be the most annoying because of the windows. It'll be done reasonably quickly. Again, taking note of the fact that the amount of energy that we've used today is definitely less than the amount of leaves that we harvested, which is just great. And that was the last annoying window to get through. So now it's pretty much smooth sailing. I also suspect that we are not going to have taken up very much of our inventory space with this, because that's the way we've gone about it. We'll find out shortly. And last but not least, the ground floor. Yay, we get cobblestone bricks. Oh, come on. So close. Cobblestone stairs. Boom, done. Now, I think this is not going to take up our whole inventory. But let's check it out. Cobblestone wall was a new brick, a new block. Great, look at that. Done. Onward to continuing to explore the island. Stone steps. Yeah, it's really annoying that I can't run and look around at the same time. And looking at the inventory, that was barely a row of materials. So, not bad at all. Okay. That, I don't think I have any pink roses yet. Yep, that's new. If we see any more pink roses, we'll have to collect them. There's one. Okay, so we got the seeds, and we got the roses themselves. That's how you do it. Whatever you find as a flower, you've got to get 2 of them. I think I have this material. Nope, I was wrong. Spotted cliff rock. I don't know that I'm going to stop and gather a whole stack of the spotted cliff rock right now. I might wait until it's a little bit easier for me to gather materials. Gravestone. That could come in useful. A leafy plant is probably a decoration. Still need to keep watering trees, I think. Oh yeah, we want to water all the trees. Constantly getting more habitat information. I see the glow of an item down that way. Study desk. Now, I have not seen any caves. Oh, just as I say that. Alright, what's in our cave this time? Vermilion City. Cliff rocks. So that was cave number 1. So the only remaining question is whether there is a cave number 2. What is this? Oh, is this ore? Copper ore. Nice. There's the item I saw from far away. It's just more habitat information. Mini kitchen. Yep, looks like we've got a second cave over here. Which is great, because now I know to be looking out for ore in addition to other things. Ooh, this looks exciting. What rock is this? Ooh, there's some unbreakable rock here, actually. Aw, we got a Nurse Joy outfit. Sure. We can wear that for a little bit. And of course I run out of space right about now. So let's organize this. Drop the one piece of soil and the one piece of field grass and pick up an entire bookcase and a fallen pile of books. And that, I think, is our cave. Yeah, cool. All right, let's just return home. Oh. So I can't just teleport home from the Dream Island? That's kind of annoying. Drifloon, get me out of here. All right. We've finished our dailies after an hour and a half. But once again, we were delayed because we had another new structure inside a Dream Island to take apart. So the question is, can I bring rain to this island? But you know, it's kind of fun just taking your time, seeing what you can see. Like, I like the pace of the game quite a lot. Thanks, Drifloon. Okay, so let's start with house stuff. Which we are already out of. Which means we have to take those fences and things out of there. That's fine. Cobblestone wall. Over here, stone steps are a road. So I basically need a whole nother house. Ugh. This is like windows and gates now. A lot of plaster walls. Decorations. Treasure. Fire pit. What is a book pile? I mean, I guess I'm going to put it as a treasure for right now. Raw materials. Beautiful flower. Place to sit. Raw material. No, and I want to plant this. Okay, now, the last thing to do is I'm going to take all the road materials out of my inventory. Oh, right, I forgot that I was putting flowers there. And then Oddish wants something. Flowers, flowers. What's up, Oddish? Oh, thank you. 3 sturdy sticks. I feel so treasured. Are they still not done with that house over there? Jeez, they're not. Okay, let's try to get Slowpoke over here. Oh my gosh, if I pick up one more brick border, I'm gonna scream. That's fine. So the question is, what I can do to make this easy for Slowpoke. No, actually the question is where Slowpoke is. Okay. So what's your deal, Slowpoke? Do you just not like to jump? Alright, I'm going to check for stairs, but I think this is the real problem, is that I need wooden paths to go through all this stuff. So let's put some more stairs here. Again, I am not staying up for the next hour, but... Alright, Slowpoke is slowly coming. I think this was an easier request than you would think. I think it's mostly just that you needed to put stairs down to make sure Slowpoke could get up here. Then the rest is pretty straightforward. It looks like the main issue is that Slowpoke just doesn't like to jump, which, honestly, that's fair, buddy. Then we can rototill up these flowers that are all done. Obviously see I need a new box for flowers already. I would really like if these storage boxes were about double the size. Alright. Can I make wooden paths? Yes, I can make them out of lumber. So let's make 9 of these so that I have total 99. Luckily, those are made basically instantly. So now if Slowpoke has any more trouble, we'll just use this. Alright, how you doing, Slowpoke? Did you get tired? Come on, Slowpoke. Come on, buddy. Okay, Slowpoke does not like this path. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Yeah, I got it, Slowpoke. What's up, Bulbasaur? You want to tell me something? No. Okay, so basically this cracked ground, Slowpoke really did not like it. So let's talk to Slowpoke again. And let's see if I can go faster than Slowpoke to place this stuff down. Alright, we're doing okay. But he's catching up. He's gaining ground on us. Come on, buddy. Why are you going that way? Okay, the leaf hut has been built, which is actually good. Slowpoke. Good job, guys. I'm super proud of you. Slowpoke still coming along. Oh my gosh. Slowpoke, you are the one that chose to go this way. Wow, they really made Slowpoke an absolute Slowpoke. Shop day. Alright, Slowpoke is happy enough. Alright, thanks for the lumber, Scyther. Okay, a couple things we're going to do here, and then we'll finish up the plot. We need those decorations for the next house. So wooden bed, 1 log chair, and 1 log table. And then let's get 10 more lumber for Scyther to process. Squirtle wants something. Well, Squirtle, you're going to have a new home in a second here. No, actually, you've already got a home. Great. Furniture. I know Charmander likes being by these fires, but... And Bulbasaur likes his toys. Which means Bulbasaur is about to be super unhappy. So about to steal all this stuff. Squirt, what's up? I keep accidentally going into these homes. So it's interesting that I can't pick up that those decorations that I put down for Bulbasaur, but maybe once I move Bulbasaur into this house and his comfort level goes down a little bit, I can actually steal back those decorations that I gave him. Although I didn't assign them to him per se. Don't follow me. That's fine. So this should no longer say Bulbasaur's habitat. Perfect, it doesn't. And now I can pick up these decorations. That's actually very interesting. So I think all 3 of these belong to Bulbasaur. So I'm going to keep those in my inventory for right now. The very last thing we're going to do today is we're going to start making that mega house. And here's our cutscene. You're kidding me. You literally just want me. Oh, maybe I completed it already. What was I about to do? What do you want, Bulbasaur? Thanks, Bulbasaur. What I would really like, Bulbasaur, is if you could help me make this town green or something. Yes, Tangrowth. I definitely sprayed some water. Oh my gosh. So that only gave me 1%. Does anybody have any bright ideas about raising the humidity level? There we go. Bulbasaur's got an idea. Field of Flowers. I saw some more spring water around here. There it is. Yeah, I can get up there. Oh, I just accidentally unlocked a habitat. Cool. All right, how we doing now? We are not getting closer. So what we're doing right now is I'm gathering some wildflowers to make that environment to raise the humidity. And there's a bunch over here too. Four. Five, 6, 7, 8. What's up, Squirtle? Oh gosh, everybody's got ideas for me. Everybody's got ideas, everybody's got gifts, but you know what nobody's got? Humidity. Oh, whoops. That worked. Kind of an unusual shape for the flower bed, but... Okay, individually watering each square of this is going to be torturous. I guess I could have just watered the dry, cracked ground, and that would have made Slowpoke come a little faster, too. Live and learn. Let's get all of this over here. It's too bad I found the sunstone that lowers humidity instead of the one that raises humidity. Squirtle has another idea. Okay. This is a tutorial for having Pokemon live in a different habitat. Which is funny because I'd already given Squirtle a home. Alright, how we doing, Slowpoke? $80 points. I'm going to die. I'm literally going to perish. I think I've watered enough. Oh, Squirtle's got a quest. Squirtle is literally swimming up the fountain. That's actually kind of cool. Nice. Lepa seeds. Okay. Yep. I do know where you live, Tango. Okay. So, one more habitat to make. Rain Dance. Put Squirtle back where I want it to be. Wait, this isn't the right spot. There it is, Tangro's home. Okay, habitat decks. What do I actually need for this rain dance site? Two cast form charms and plated food. Good thing I held onto that plate earlier. There it is. Question is, do I care where the Radiant site is? How about right here? Oh yeah, and the cast form charms need to go up against something, don't they? I mean, this is not great, but we can put them here. It's kind of like a little roadside shrine. Rain dance site. And then let's actually make this wet because it looks terrible right now. And I presume we need Squirtle again. Yeah. There we go. That's the yawn. Oh my goodness. Wait. That feels so good. I actually feel a real sense of accomplishment having made it rain. Oh my gosh. What? Wow. Oh, naturally. Okay. All right, listen. I'll repair the rest of the bridge later. I'm a human, obviously. Aw. Wow. Well, thanks, Kyogre. All right, well, we have our task for tomorrow. We're going to go rescue Onyx, but for now... No, Squirtle, I want you to follow me. I don't want to go do the quest right now. But I guess that's fine. Are you not going to let me start building my house yet either? Let's see if I can talk to Timber. Thanks, Timber. Oh my goodness, this rain is actually turning my grass green. This is so good. Okay, 2020 lumber leaf stone. Hey, I got a Goomy. Look at that. Need Hoot Hoot. Scyther, please. Haha, the rain put out the campfires. Wow. Where is Oddish? There it is. Honestly, this is so sweet. There we go. All right, we will start tomorrow by rescuing Onyx, but for now, I think we did a pretty good job. Oh wait, let's say hi to Goomy first. We don't want to leave Goomy waiting. And there's our troops assembling there. All right, and that is where we're going to pause it. Until tomorrow, until we come on back to let Onyx free and hopefully finish that Poke Center. It's good stuff. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and catch you soon to make this place just a little bit